Hey everybody, it is Kristen and welcome to my official after show for My Magic Prophecy starring Jimmy and Z. And we just watched episode 1, so if you would like to go and watch the reaction, you can go and do so. It was a fantastic first episode. It was so packed. Like, I honestly don't even know where to start. I have some theories, but really, I don't know. I just don't know. They gave us so much information, but also completed some things that I thought were going to be like a longer plot point. But let's just start at the beginning and maybe talk about a little bit of the characters, what I think is going to happen, and just how I'm feeling about the show in general. I would love to know in the comments what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you think is going to happen as well, because that is like the best part about these videos is just hearing from you guys and getting to like speculate with each other. But anyways, so we have our two main characters. We have C's character In, who is a fortune teller, which is so cool. Like, I'm also wondering if this is something that like his family always had. Like, how does he kind of have this ability to like have visions? Like, does he have visions all the time? I don't know. Like, I think we still have a lot to learn about In's character and his background. We know that he just graduated, but we don't know from what department. And we also know that his family is gone. Seriously. Like, why? Why do we always have like like parents or parents that die halfway through? Like, I'm trying to think of a show where like both main characters have their like full sets of family. If you know one, just drop it down in the comments just for funsies, because I swear they're like Disney. It's just like, oh, we'll just get rid of the parents. Anyways, kind of went on a little bit of a rant there. So that's kind of what we know about C's character In. And then we have Jimmy's character, Tap, who is a doctor. He is a little bit older and he's very serious, very skeptical. So we find out, does not like fortune tellers and he does not believe in it. And I have a feeling there's more to the reason rather than I'm just a doctor and I believe in science. I have a feeling that there's going to be more to it, and maybe we'll get that backstory eventually, but I'm not entirely sure. So those are our main characters. And the reason that they get connected is because In has these visions of Tap's character getting hit by a car, like him being in danger. And he gets connected with him because he happens to be the older brother of one of In's like best friends. So that's how they're all connected. Okay. So we have this going. We have In giving Tap a fortune saying like misfortune is in your way, like danger, danger, danger. Watch out for a like tall, fair-skinned man who is going to be angry with you and he is going to like come after you basically, and it's all connected to your work. And of course, Tap's like, no, doesn't believe it. But we know, obviously, that this is going to be true, because that's just like how the plot of the show works. But these two characters keep getting like pushed together, which I absolutely love. Like, they're pushed together at the graduation, which we find out later. They're pushed together at the house. They're pushed together outside when he rear ends him. They're pushed together at the hospital. They're pushed together again outside of the hospital. Like, there's so many times that they're just like constantly being drawn to each other. And it's great because every time they're together, they're like bickering, and you can just feel like this tension, which I love. Love me the tension. Yes. So one of the main things that was driving like the plot, and which I thought was going to be like a long game plot point, but mainly it was for this episode, was the fact that In had visions of him getting hit by a car. which is crazy because it happens at the end of episode 1, and I was totally floored. And In saves the doctor. He like pushes him out of the way, and that's kind of where we end. I was really, really surprised because I honestly thought that was gonna be like a longer, like maybe by like episode 2 or 3, that was kind of happen. But I don't know. It makes me also think like if this has already happened, what's gonna happen in the coming episodes because we know danger is ahead. Like I thought that was a danger, but I think there's going to be more of a danger because we have this other plot line. Like that's the thing. There's so much happening in episode 1. We have this other plot line involving like police and like a crime and potentially like this guy poisoning his wife. And I think that's going to be the guy that he was warned against. So I don't know. So as far as like foundation, like that's where we're at. Like that's a lot. That's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There was even more going on, but we're just gonna stick with that because I don't even know what else to say. But here's some of my theories. Okay, I don't have a lot because like I just don't think we're quite there yet to have a lot of speculation, but I have a feeling now that this vision has kind of been completed, I have a feeling that In is going to continue to have more visions and more warnings. And because this happened, I think that Tap is going to be more willing to believe it because he was so skeptical, but then this happened. So he's going to be more willing to believe it. So I think we're going to have more. And I think what's going to happen is, you know, the guy who they're suspicious of poisoning his wife is going to be after him. So I don't know if, you know, he gets arrested and like his goons or whatever are going to be trying to go after the doctor or what. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what I think is going to happen. Yes. So I don't really, it's funny. I was going to say, I don't have a lot to say, but the video was pretty long still. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments because like, I'm really interested in this show. I'm really like kind of captivated by it. It just looks like it's going to be really, really interesting. So tell me what you think. Tell me if you're watching it. Tell me if you're going to continue watching it. And I will see you at the next episode. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Mwah.